Welcome to chapter 24 of Memoirs of a White Guy and Girl. Because I'm joined by my girlfriend, Emily. How are you going?
Good, thank you.
Well, I know how you're going, but tell other people how you're going.
I'm going well, thank you for asking.
How does it feel to be for once I'm bringing some diversity to the podcast. We've got a girl. It's not just Memoirs of a White Guy.
It feels very crazy. It feels wild up here.
You can bring a female opinion for once. So whenever some little 15-year-old, no offense to everyone who listens to my podcast, asks me how to get laid, we've got a few of them today. It's not just me going, you're an idiot. It's you going,
you're also an idiot.
But yeah, I mean, if you were a brown girl, the podcast would be complete.
No, I wouldn't, because then it's just not Memoirs of a White Guy. It'd just be wrong.
I know, it'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be so like not white supremacist. It's good. She's white. You're like the Aryan dream. You're like skinny white with blue eyes. So to describe Emily, I mean, you were on my Snapchat story last night. So essentially, people have been asking me, like I always bring it up on the podcast, right?
No, I listen.
I'm the number one fan. I always bring it up and people are like, you should get Emily on the podcast.
So here I am.
You've been putting it off for months. You gonna talk or?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Do you want to just start off with answering some questions?
Sure.
And then talk in the middle, then go back to answering questions?
Whatever you want to do. It's your
Okay.
podcast, mate.
We got a lot of questions in, and I feel like that's going to be Actually, no. Sorry, we have to start off with the fun fact, as usual. So if you haven't listened to the podcast, it's just the fun fact. It's not on my tongue. The fun fact is where you just we start off the podcast just with a real bang, a real burst of energy. More laughter, don't you reckon?
No.
You like the fun fact, don't you?
No one likes fun
It's the
fact.
funnest part of the podcast. It's kind of where we all just laugh hysterically and go, "Wow, what a great fact!" And then go on our chipper days after.
I don't want to be part of the fun fact.
Okay, no, you're reading the fun
I don't
fact
wanna read
today.
the fun
You're
fact.
reading the fun fact. It's a fun fact.
It's never fun.
All right,
I can't read that.
read it.
Which just show me what I have to read, and
It's
I cannot
pretty
read
fun
that.
fact. All right, just read it.
Poor people in developing countries spend 60 to 80% of their income on food. Yay!
So that's a pretty fun fact.
Super fun.
Yeah.
I don't feel depressed at all.
Well, 20% they're spending on leisure. They could be spending 20% on an Xbox.
Oh, yeah. They have enough left for an Xbox.
So that's a fun fact. I hope you guys all feel overjoyed at that. What about if someone is listening from a developing country and they spent their either 40 to 20% of money
On this podcast.
on
like
buying a
equipment
device that could listen to this podcast?
I
and
just
now
feel so bad for
now
them.
they're really offended.
Oh, no, I just feel bad for them.
No,
They
I'd
wasted
feel-
their money.
I wouldn't. I'd be like,
to
now
listen
they've
to
got a
this
fun
podcast.
fact to tell the rest of their village. Good on them. We just made their day.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, that's me. I'm from a developing country. All right, let's do the first question we got asked. Actually, I've got to ask you. This is not open. This is a question from me.
Okay.
It's Memoirs of a White Guy, so I have to ask, what is the whitest thing you've ever seen?
Ooh. Why does
Like-
he
like-
see you doing, or just in general?
Well,
Because
I'm a white girl.
You're in my top, 5.
That's a question, actually. Who's more of a basic bitch in the relationship? Actually, we should probably before we get into this. Me and Emily have been going out for 3 years, 3 and a bit.
Yeah, 3 and a bit.
It'll be 4 years.
At the end of the year.
Okay, cool. So 3 and a bit years, and we met in. Actually, that's one of the questions how we met. So all these details.
We met
you
in high
asked
school,
us.
and we
met
can
in
do
high
more
school.
detail.
Okay, yeah, we met in high school. It was like the thing. She took one look at me, kind of thing, and I did some dope card tricks, as I've already talked about. I think before on the podcast.
He stayed up all night practicing dope card tricks.
Yeah, and you were impressed, weren't you?
I was actually
That's
impressed.
sad as shit for you.
Well, I hadn't seen any dope card tricks before, so my mind was blown.
Okay. So what's the whitest thing you've ever seen? It's kind of like the initiation onto the podcast. You have to tell a really white girl story.
Okay, well,
And then followed by what's the whitest thing you've ever done, but I'll probably tell that story. I don't really know, actually.
I do a lot of white
You
things.
probably
I'm
did
pretty
like
white.
3 things this morning. Alright, go.
So probably the whitest recently that I can bring my mind to
Yeah.
is going for a walk. Okay, I think I've told you this. You know,
Were you wearing activewear?
I was walking, so yes, I was
Yeah,
going
of course
to
you are. So it's white. This story is already first world as fuck. Alright.
Okay, and You know, the people that have bikes and then they have the little carriages attached to their bikes that have like, that you put your baby in.
Yes.
And they have like the mesh over the top.
They're almost like little tents.
Yeah,
for
little
babies.
tents.
Yeah.
And then they like attach to people's bike and they ride their bike and their baby sits in the back. And goes, oh, I'm a baby, I know
Yeah,
what babies do.
what was wrong with I used to sit in a seat on the back of Dad's bike.
Well, I feel like they're for older kids.
No,
like
it's
toddler
so
age.
that it rains, kids don't get wet.
Don't they get wet? It's mesh. Wouldn't it just get through
it'd be waterproof.
Alright. Anyway, I was walking and there was this lady on her bike and she was coming up and then she pulled over and she was looking over at her baby, like, you know, checking on her baby. I'm like, oh, cute, you know, lady checking on her baby. And as I got closer and I was walking past it, I looked in, there's just 2 fucking dogs sitting in it.
That's pretty white.
And I was just like, oh, fuck white people. I just kept walking, but it was pretty darn funny.
That's good. That's a good white person story.
Am I allowed to swear?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
you listen to the podcast.
I just had a moment.
White people replacing, or not even replacing,
I didn't get
mistaking
it.
babies for dogs.
Dogs can walk. Like, there was no broken leg.
Oh, put it on a leash.
Right.
Was the dog in a cast?
No, that's what I mean. No, the dogs were fine. There was 2 of them.
Those dogs.
And that's not getting any exercise.
If I was another dog.
And they look kind of chunky too, so I really needed to
Of course they're
get...
chunky. They're being wheeled around. So whenever you see a baby in one of those, they're chunky.
No, but it's true. The baby's too small. Like, dogs can walk.
Too many schmackos.
Alright, hit me with the questions.
Alright. This is the first... Alright, what's the whitest thing you've ever done? It's like your whole life up to now.
Shut up. Nothing. I'm so...
It'll come to me later in the podcast.
I'm so not white.
You're like... You know how, like, I'm like a white girl?
Yeah, I'm a white girl too.
Oh, man.
I'm not whiter.
Yes, you are. Didn't you buy... You bought a $60 makeup thing during the week.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Alright, this is the first question. This is from... See, finally I've got someone to help me pronounce things.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yamina?
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 I'd say
Yeah,
Yamina.
see, I do it the Bogan way,
which
is Yamina, but it's 100% Yamina. Hey, Luke, this is before, she sent me, I've had this question for a couple of weeks. This is before I said that you were going to be in the podcast, but it's a question for you anyway. Okay. I really enjoy the podcast. Keep up the good work. In saying that, I don't know if the podcast can really be construed as good or work. Eat shit. Keep up the good work may not be a very good way to encourage you. That's true. That's accurate, but mean. Anyway, I was wondering if you could tell the story about how you and your girlfriend met. You alluded to it in an earlier podcast, and I'm not sure if you've told it already or not. If you have, tough luck. Jesus, all right. And what was it that drew you to comedy in the first place? Okay, so part 1. Here's the thing. I think I started telling a fake story. It was just not.
Yeah.
During a question,
I remember. I'm like, I was listening. I'm like,
I think it was like we met across the room and.
Yeah.
I don't know. I made that up.
We went to high school together.
Yeah.
So I obviously kind of knew who Luke was. It was like our year was pretty big, so I generally.
We had like 300. We went to pretty big schools. We had like 300 people in our year level.
Yeah. I knew of Luke sort of because he was just sort of an idiot.
I remember I thought you were hot, but I'd never spoken to you.
Yeah.
And I told my mate, "What are your thoughts of Emily?" And he was like, "Yeah, have a crack."
Yeah, but you didn't.
I was pussy. No, I did.
No, you didn't.
I initiated it.
Yeah, but this was after. Okay, so he liked my friend Cass.
We're gonna tell this story out. We're gonna tell the actual version.
Yeah. He liked my friend Cass, and so then I'd sort of, knew kind of him more then because he liked my friend. And then Cass didn't like him back.
That's classic. You're like the first girl ever to like me back.
Classic Cass too, not to like Luke.
Yeah.
She's got better tastes.
Yeah.
How
does that make you feel?
That I've got the worst taste?
No, that you were the second resort.
Oh, it definitely wasn't.
No, she was definitely the first.
But then Cass is like, oh, I should set up Emily and Luke. And I was like, oh, don't do that. But I was like, oh, maybe do that. I guess I'm okay with that. Well, we'd talked a bit before then.
You know what? I remember how lame this. Because again, I'm a white girl. I remember the first time we talked. You told me that you were going to a 5 Seconds of Summer concert.
No, I was going to a Hot Shell Ray concert and 5 Seconds of Summer performing. Of course, that's something how you remember because you're a white girl.
Yeah, and I'm a white girl. I was like,
so he's like, ooh, 5 Seconds of
5
Summer.
Seconds of Summer.
And I didn't even know who 5 Seconds of Summer were because I wasn't that white.
I knew them before they were cool.
Yeah, whereas Luke, that's the worst. That's the biggest white girl sentence ever.
I knew 5 Seconds of Summer when they had like 3,000 likes on Facebook, which I don't know, which is sad.
It's sadder for you. It makes you more white.
Yeah.
And Luke's like, oh, he played it cool. He didn't know who 5 Seconds of Summer were, but he was frothing over.
I didn't rate Hot Shell Ray though. They're like an old meme. They stopped.
I know. Yeah, but me and a couple of my friends liked a couple of their songs.
Your white friends.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We live in a very white area.
Yeah, we do.
I don't.
I know like one Asian dude. Jason.
Yeah.
One Asian guy went to our
also
school.
the Asian guy.
Yeah,
I know.
we live in like a really white area, which is kind of was the inspiration for the podcast. But anyway, continue telling the story of how we met.
Oh yeah, so we liked Cass, and then Cass tried to set us up.
She was trying to probably take her like
yeah, she was just trying to like get Luke off her and put him on me,
which is a good move.
But then Luke ended up liking me more anyway, and then that was it. We
saw each other for a bit.
Oh yeah,
that was in year 10.
Yeah,
so we
year
saw
10.
each other for a bit, and then it kind of ended.
Yeah,
and
it
then
kind of fizzled out.
8 months, we didn't speak to each other, and then one day.
We went on. There was a legal excursion because we didn't hang out in the same sort of circles.
Yeah, but we weren't
even in the same legal class.
Yeah,
but there was there's 2 legal classes, and both the legal
classes. How
lame
is this? I was like flirting with her at the water cooler.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then but that worked because then I think 2 days later I messaged you.
Yeah, because we got with each other in the past.
Yeah.
And then it kind of fizzled, and then I was like, oh, Emily's
back
on my radar.
Year 11, end of year 11.
And then. You messaged me,
yeah,
hey, long time no talk.
Yeah.
Which was the classic Wade move.
Yeah.
And you don't want me to tell the story, but apparently...
No,
we're telling this. When she sent that, she said, hey, long time no talk, and then she was so nervous she threw her phone across the room after she clicked send.
Well, I was nervous.
That is proper white girl behaviour.
And I was making fun of you 15-year-olds.
Oh my god, I'm talking to a boy. You're like everyone who listens to this podcast. How do I talk to a boy?
I was talking to Luke, that's why.
Oh, yeah, because I'm such a catch.
You are.
Yeah. So then, then we started going out.
And everyone was like, to fuck, what is this?
Yeah, because like we weren't in the same friendship group.
Yeah.
But all my best mates knew, and all her best mates knew.
But then like general associates in our year.
Like people in our year just didn't really know we were seeing each other for ages. And then... not that we were hiding it, we just... Yeah. Like, we kiss and stuff at school and no one seemed to notice.
Yeah.
And then...
Then I think you made it Facebook.
Not make out, like, just
peck. Don't make out at school, it's gross.
Okay,
no one wants to see that.
No, it's PDA. I mean...
Keep it on the down low,
Yeah,
guys.
I mean, it's only acceptable on public transport.
Or clubs at 3 a.m.
Yeah. That was a joke. You know, here's the thing. People are so, like... gullible and go, oh, is it actually acceptable? No, it's not acceptable in public transport.
It is acceptable at clubs at 3 a.m. I still don't want to see it, but
but go for your life. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, people didn't know. So then when our relationship went like Facebook official, because obviously that's the high school way to do that shit.
Exactly.
So when it went Facebook official, my mate commented on it as a joke, oh my god, since when did this happen? Because he'd known about it for like months. And then everyone took it as, holy shit. And everyone liked his comment and was like, I know, right? When's this come from? And he was like, oh, it was a joke.
Yeah.
This has been happening for months, but no one else knew.
People totally didn't think we were going to work either.
Yeah, people gave us like 3 months.
Yeah.
Sucketh thy dick.
Although every time we give a couple 3 months, they end up staying together anyway.
No. Yeah, it's a bummer.
We're terrible at guessing if couples are going to last.
Because as a couple, you judge other couples.
Yeah.
It's just part of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how we met what was her name? Yamina. Yamina. Your name sounds like a river either way. And what was it that drew you to comedy in the first place? The first ever comedy show, I think I've told this story actually, is we went to... my first ever stand-up show was the 2015 Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
We went and saw a comedian called Nick Cody, who's since been on like Conan and stuff in the States. But this is when he was in like a 100-seater.
Wasn't even, I don't think.
It was about 100 seats.
You reckon?
Yeah. At the Acme Theatre.
Wasn't sold out though.
No, it wasn't sold out, and we went there. I didn't even know how I knew of him. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'd seen him in videos,
Kinney.
and I was like...
I think Kinney.
Yeah, I was in a couple of Kinney videos, and I was like, this guy's funny. I could just tell he's funny. And then every year now we go see him.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Not every year, we've gone to see him twice.
Yeah.
But how weird's that? The first comedy show I ever went and saw was 2015.
Yeah.
And then 2016 I was part of the Comedy Festival doing like, not my official debut show, but I was doing like a shorter half an hour show. And then this year is my
actual
debut, which is a very quick turnaround.
And everyone should buy tickets.
Yeah, so I can buy Emily pretty things.
No. But I remember
then she can buy $80 makeup this week.
That's funny. I remember when we were coming home, you said to me, I think I could do that.
Well, yeah, we were walking out of it, and I was like, that's what I want to do with my life.
Yeah, I think I could do that. And I was like, cool.
But this is like classic me. Like, I was in a band all through high school, and I was like, I want to be in a band. That was my thing.
Sunday Heist, look them up there.
No, people already have.
Oh,
don't look it up. We got like 4 new likes that week.
Oh,
the page is still on Facebook. But yeah, so I said to her on the way out, I was like, I think that's what I want to do with my life. And she was like, well, yeah, cool, man. It's just like, have fun doing that for 3 weeks, and then
getting bored of it, moving on.
Yeah, but it's still going.
Yeah, but when I actually saw you started writing stuff, and I went to your first gig, and I went to your second.
I was
gig.
horrible.
No, you weren't. You were fine.
Did you go to the second one? Where was the second one?
At the same place, wasn't it? I think you went back. Yeah, I think your first 3 were there.
Nah, third one was.
I didn't see the third one.
303.
Oh yeah.
It was the first 2 went alright.
Yeah.
And then the third one I bombed hard.
Yeah.
But now I just kill it all the time. No.
He kills
I
it
killed
most
it
of the
this
time.
week. Yeah. It's been going well. The new material's coming along really well. But yes, that's what drew me to comedy. I think I was already interested in it because I was going to go see a show. Like, I was interested enough in
but to doing
wanting
comedy.
to go. But I already had it in my head before I went there that maybe I was interested in doing comedy.
Yeah, you've had it in your head since
because we talked about it. Like,
oh,
I should do stand up, and then I was just pussied out pretty much because it's a.
But then after that, you're like, I can do this. I think.
Yeah. Well, really, I'm that cocky that I looked at him. I'm like, man, he talked for an hour. He worked for an hour a day. That I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I realized it was a lot harder than that, and it's like 8 hours a day of preparation.
Yeah.
And phone calls and.
Emails.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But at the time, I was like, for an hour a day, he just talks. Yeah. I'm good at talking.
Luke can talk.
I'm a good talker. So that's the podcast. Yeah, Yamina from Perth. Get down to my Perth show. What was her name again? So I can meet you and find out what your name is.
And I'll be in Perth too.
Are you coming to Perth?
We've discussed it. I'm going to come to Perth, Sydney.
There you go. You can meet Emily. Oh, Emily's been in videos.
Brisbane.
You would have seen Emily in videos.
Yeah, what videos have you been in?
You've been in the pregnant one. 500,000, 500,000 people have watched you say you're pregnant.
Yeah. That's my dad's favourite video, which is just
it's so weird. Like, I showed him the "You Don't Owe Me" one, her dad, and he was like, just didn't laugh and was like,
No, he gets it. And it's more of our generation, that one. Yeah. You Don't Owe Me.
And he's like, oh, okay, yeah,
but then
you're ignoring signs. And then I showed him one that I was apprehensive to show him of his daughter. So the video was, if you didn't see it, it's called the Ultimate Halloween Prank.
It was obviously fake, and it was supposed to be fake.
People thought it was real.
I know. God, I'm not pregnant. I'm putting it out there.
We're 6 months pregnant. Yeah, he's going to be called Luke Jr.
Nah.
That's one of the questions, actually, which is super messed up.
We'll get there.
How old do you think we are? Anyway. People thought that was real. So the joke was she was in like a skeleton costume. She was like, Luke, come here. And then she went behind the door like she was going to scare me. And she was like, whoa. And I was like, really? Was that the prank? And then she's like, no, I'm pregnant. And I was like,
yeah,
that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Not a great joke, but I knew it was going to go well.
What else have I been in? I've been in the horoscope video.
Oh, yeah, you're in the horoscope video.
Being a white girl.
You play a white girl in everything.
Yeah, because I'm white.
You're behind the camera in like 90% of videos, actually.
Yeah, I filmed...
half the You Don't Owe Me ones.
Yeah, half those. There was a few that didn't make the cut.
Yeah, she's pretty much the...
My cat featured in back in the day in Pool Chat.
Yeah.
That Luke holding a cat, that's my cat.
Yeah, no
Shout
one
out to Stormy.
That. No one remembers that.
What else have I been in? I've been in a few.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're around.
I'm around. If there's a girl in this video, that's probably me.
It's definitely you. I don't think there's ever been another girl.
Alright, well, it's me then.
You're the token hot white girl in all the videos. Alright. This is from Andrew. Podcast question for Emily, not Luke. Alright, you read the question. This one's not.
Okay. Who is the bitch in the relationship? Luke, obviously.
Emily.
Nah,
it's probably me.
I answered faster.
Oh, what do you mean though? Like as in who's the basic bitch or who's like the bitch, like who gets told what to do?
Is in that way?
Neither. No, neither of us
tell each other what to do.
No, I'm my own man. I'm an independent woman, okay?
He's so an independent woman. Beyonce would be jealous of his independentness.
Dude, me and Jay-Z would be like, holy shit, like would want to put a ring on that. Yeah. Because he likes it and then he'd want to put a ring on it.
I got it.
That's her song though. It didn't really make sense.
No, but that's fine.
99 Problems, but a bitch ain't one.
But if it's
That's
basic,
better. That's a better Jay-Z joke.
I'm moving on from your discussion.
This thing, it's what I do all the time. She just doesn't laugh.
He just keeps talking.
And I keep trying to make jokes until she cracks a smile.
When he's trying too hard, it's not funny.
You know what? I think I used to be funnier before I started doing comedy.
You
And
did.
now I have an outlet and I
Yeah.
try and make bad jokes.
Yeah, but then they're funny.
I think I water bomb sometimes at home.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know.
And you release all the shit on me too.
Oh,
I get so much
She hears
garbage.
everything. Like, out of the hour show that you guys are going to hear,
I've heard like 10 hours.
She's heard 10 hours that didn't make the
it.
show.
Plus the hour at least. How many times I would have heard the hour, like all the bits? At least.
Yeah, she knows my bits off by heart.
I recite them, like when he's on stage sometimes. So I'm like, why not?
But, yeah, what was the question? Who's the bitch in the relationship? None of us but Emily.
Radio.
Nah, me. It'd be me.
Nah. Neither of us.
Neither of us. Alright, she's being nice.
Next question.
Tyler. This one's from Tyler. Which of you likes penis the most and why is it Luke?
Well, that answered
You just
it for
answered
me.
your own question. Of course it's me.
Obviously.
I'm hungry as. I'm like, if I was a hippo, I'd be a hungry hippo. Don't see, she laughs at the lame shit.
But if it's a specific cock in general, it'll be Lewis's that he loves most.
Oh, that leads us on to the next question.
Wait, no, it's next question.
Which is, this is from Liam. Emily, how does it feel that Luke loves Lewis more than you? How does that feel?
That's fine.
I do ditch her on a regular basis. Like, pretty much when I'm not with you, she's like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm with Lewis.
Look, he'll leave me to go take a phone call from his other boyfriend. It's fine. I know he's his boyfriend, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
He has an outlet, so when I've already heard 10 hours of shit comedy that won't make it, Lewis can go hear the other 10. Yeah.
That won't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really just gives me a break. So I'm actually quite okay with that.
Yeah, Lewis is like an outlet. It's like a dude.
But in that relationship, Luke's the bitch.
Why?
Oh, come on.
Nah, he's a bit of a bitch.
You'd totally suck him. He wouldn't suck you off.
He would suck me.
Nah, you'd suck him.
I don't want to, I don't know if he listens to my podcast. He does. I know he listens to it sometimes, and I fucking hope he doesn't listen to this one. But if he is, though. No, I reckon.
We had this conversation all the time.
I don't think he'd suck me, but I think he'd take it. Alright. This one's from. This was on Snapchat, so Jax43D. Get a new Snapchat username and everyone add him. JAX43D. Who's the reacher and who's the settler? The age-old question.
Neither of us.
100% reached at this. Like, I'm reaching.
No.
Yeah, like at the start I was reaching, and now I'm just a mad catch.
Because at the start you were lame and you're pretending you're in a band.
I think I've gotten not more attractive, just better, cooler as a person. Oh, not even cooler, just less lame. I was way lamer in high school.
You're still lame. Yeah, maybe. No,
I used to play Pokemon way too much.
Yeah, but then we got addicted to Pokemon Go, so...
Together, yeah. It's true. You were a bit more addicted than me in past.
Yeah, I know.
It was a bit sad. But,
It was banging.
She would say, you know you're settling.
No, I'm not.
You could do better than me.
No. You're all fantastic. Look at people listening to you talk. I don't have that. Who's going to listen to me talk? My cat.
Literally everyone who's listening to this has chosen. The podcast title will be like My Girlfriend or something. They've chosen that they want to hear you talk. Yeah,
but they want to hear you talk. It's because I'm your girlfriend. If I was just like, hey, my name's Emily, they'd be like, oh, cool, whatever. But because it's like, it's your thing.
Right, I'm the reacher.
No.
Fine, I'm the settler. I'm better than
neither.
you. Is that what you want to hear?
Neither.
Alright. Jeez, Emily's answering these questions really fun. This one's the messed up one. I don't know who this is from. I just screenshotted it on Snapchat. How old do you think we are? Are you planning on having kids or do you want them?
So we're 20.
20. Again, as we were saying before, Emily's 6 months pregnant.
I actually already have 3 kids of my own.
Yeah,
so,
she's actually a single mother, or not single. Yeah. You know, she's a mother of 3.
Already, yeah, it's crazy. So that's a lie.
Yeah, well,
just in case
tell you that story. She was catching a train in year 10, and obviously public displays of affection is we're not going to tell a fake story about how you got knocked up on a train.
Let's not do that.
She was conceived in the last carriage at Flinders Street.
Right.
It was platform 3 for anyone who was wondering.
Not platform 3.
And he was like, oh, it was 5.
Obviously.
No, we're not. We're not even answering that question.
No.
No way. Contraception is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, stick with
Be safe, kids. No, none of these people need it, man. These guys
They don't
are
need
like,
to talk to girls,
how do
yeah.
I approach a girl?
Well, if Luke's plan works and you've talked to them and you're at the stage...
Dude, all of my listeners have a self-imposed restraining order to girls at school. They just don't go near them. They're like, oh, I can't be within 15 metres of a vagina.
One of them asked her out. She just said maybe.
Yeah, no, I got one. Oh, no, I don't think we've read that one yet. There's one dude. We got a question today. Yeah, dude, she's not into you. We'll get to that later. The last one for like us as a relationship, but then we've got other questions to answer.
What's this one? I think that's
Dean.
the one.
Emily, I would like to know the truth. Most of the time, do you find Luke's jokes/videos as hilarious as the rest of us, or are you being a supportive girlfriend?
No, I do. I would say my favourites. Like, some of them aren't probably the best. I love the dumb ones. Like...
Soft flaws, hard flaws.
Soft flaws, hard flaws, and like 3D in real life. I like the stupid ones. I think they're
But she doesn't like the exam ones. But I don't think they're the funniest.
The exam one, it's just a bit... It's like a bit taggable. The ones that are too taggable are never the funniest. That's because people go, they're relatable.
Yeah,
and I get that. That's funny. It's funny because it's relatable. It's not funny because it's stupid.
You're such an indie comedy fan. I just noticed there's a
the
spider
hanging right near our head.
And
I said my kitchen was nice. I'm just a fucking liar.
You're going to freak out.
No, it's really small.
If I bring it over here.
Yeah, then I'll freak out. Don't grab it. No.
Really, this is good content.
It's not good content. Don't touch the spider. You touch the spider, I'm walking out of the room. The podcasters. That's it.
I do a podcast by myself every week. I can keep doing it. You're not essential to this operation.
The answer to the question is yes.
You do find it
hilarious
or funny?
Some of them are hilarious. You know what? That new video, the Happen video.
The sellout one.
Yeah. That was actually really funny.
I got to explain that, actually. I was going to do it at the start. I'll just explain it now. So, if you didn't see it during the week, I uploaded a video for a company called Happen, a dating app. And essentially, yes, I was being paid for it. But the joke was that I was selling out. Like, in the video, I acknowledged that I was selling out. And some people were like, I don't know how I feel about this. You're an idiot, okay? I'm using that money to buy better equipment, like a new camera. I needed to upgrade my equipment, a new camera and a new laptop and stuff. I'm using that money to go towards that. So doing those videos... He's
not actually buying me presents. He was joking.
No, I don't buy Emily nice things. No, I buy that with my other money from work. But any money that I make from comedy goes back into comedy at this stage because... I just... Like, the people who were like, I don't know how I feel about...
Own money on comedy, making it for you guys. And he doesn't get anything.
Yeah, I give you content like this. Yeah. I do it all for free. So then it's so people like all of you actually. I was quite surprised actually at how well received the video was.
Because it was done well.
Yeah,
it was very funny.
The video was really well received, and thanks to you to everyone who got around it and stuff. But there was some people like, I don't know how I feel about Ben. Ben's opening for my show. The guy in that video is going to be opening for my show. He's a very funny stand-up comedian.
He's very funny.
So you should all come down to my show. Even if you don't want to see me, see Ben.
See Ben. Ben's great.
But yeah, like I put out content for free. I've been putting out free content for 2 years. And then I do one thing that I get paid for and everyone's like, he's selling out. And I'm like, dude. I got paid once over 2 years. I'm still pretty much legally homeless.
And don't worry, don't worry. He's not buying a mansion.
Yeah, like, so really, if you ever see me, like, I don't know if I'll do another one of those, but whatever. Like, I would never make it not funny. I insisted to the company that it had to be the joke about me selling out, or I wouldn't do it. It had to be funny, and I had to approve of everything in the video, and they were cool with that. And then I honestly can't believe they approved that video.
I know. I was here, and he'd sent the email with the final.
I sent them that script and called them. I called them corporate fat cats in suits, and they were like, "Yeah, that's great."
Yeah.
So pretty much, I think it's a funny meme though, just exploiting companies for money. I'm probably going to keep on doing it and see how far I can take it. Just see if I can keep because I know that I listen to the podcast. I'm going to keep on trying to make the videos worse and worse, but funnier and funnier for you guys. And then if I can keep milking them for cash, I can buy way better equipment. So yeah, I've been using the same camera since year 12 media. Like literally high school.
Oh, that's another video.
We're not talking about
his year 12 media film.
She played a cop called Samantha Hartley.
Yeah.
It was an 80s cop film called Cop Squad.
It's actually pretty good.
It's decent. It's some of my worst work though. But, yeah, she played it. But no one's seen that though. That's old school. That's old school LK. You were in some of the high school videos because I've talked about it before. We used to have that group where SS Enterprises where we made
Yeah.
videos for our high school friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually wasn't in any of those.
because you were just not.
No, I know. It was because by the time we got together, it was sort of dying down.
Yeah, it was.
It was dying down then. It was
Alright.
more, yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to explain.
Alright,
that
so what's next?
Can you talk a bit, because I'm gonna have another question. What's another interesting thing about what's the worst thing about me?
His eyes.
No, that's not true. I have electric blue eyes.
Luke thinks the best thing about himself is eyes.
I have
so
Harrison
I just like
Ford's eyes. Deal with it.
I just like messing with him.
They're electric blue.
Okay,
No,
now he's just, you know what? I shouldn't have said that because now he's so distracted. He stopped finding the question.
No,
because he wants to fight with me.
See,
over
Emily's
the fact
actually
he's eyes.
left now. She's looking for a map because she just got lost in my eyes. So that was a good pickup line. I should use that more often.
On who?
You.
That's not going to work because I think your eyes are shit.
You actually like them, but
No,
she
I
can't
do.
stand how around them I am. What
are.
is my worst quality? Be honest.
Procrastinating.
Yeah, I
I
procrastinate
do
a
that
lot.
too, though. But he'll spend like 3 hours in the morning going, "I gotta write sick jokes," but I'm gonna sit here and play this video game, and then I'm gonna write a sick
I
joke.
don't really play video games that much.
No.
I think about sick jokes while I'm playing the video game. It
Yeah.
gets me into the headspace, and then I write sick jokes all afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm a good... no, you know what? It's just a habit from high school. Because,
Fascinating,
you know what's
yeah.
weird? When for a bit, I was doing a course at uni while doing comedy for the first
Yeah.
6 months.
He hated his life.
And I just hate school. Like,
Yeah.
And
not
some dude
learning.
asked me a question
It's
about how to... Yeah, I just feel like I wasn't getting anything out of school.
Yeah.
Because I was like...
You couldn't learn anything.
No.
Only thing you could learn is how to...
It's how to piss off the teachers and be funny. That's pretty much what I
and
got out of that.
your stage presence, sounded good from like...
Yeah,
that's about it. There's nothing...
yeah.
Legal studies really didn't fucking help you at all.
No. Now I can make awesome jokes about defamation.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dropping that terminology. That's all I know.
And he doesn't even probably know what defamation was.
No, I do. I have to know what defamation... The only things I really need to know in this business is copyright laws and defamation. Like, I had to be careful with the Jackson video that I didn't defame him.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything that wasn't true
Yeah.
about him. Like,
Nice bloke.
yeah. Real top... good personality.
Next question.
So, but no, I wasn't getting anything out of school, and then I was hating life, and I did a year of studying, and then I used to. This is going back to procrastinating.
Yeah.
So I go off tangents. I go off tangents when Emily's here too. It's not just
Yeah. I got off on tangents.
Yeah.
I help you go off on
I
tangents.
know. So, but I used to use comedy as the thing. When I was supposed to be
Procrastinating.
studying, I used to procrastinate by writing sick jokes. But now that
The comedy's his own.
jokes is the only thing I have to do, then that's the thing. Like now I'm like, I procrastinate over that, which is just sad. Like comedy used to be like I'm being so cheeky, I'm writing jokes and I really should be doing an assignment. And now I'm like, I should be writing sick jokes. I have a show coming up at the
Yeah.
comedy festival
But
and a
then-
national tour.
But then he stresses, I should be writing videos, I should be writing jokes, I need to write videos, I need to
Yeah,
write
and
jokes.
now I just play
Explodes.
Pokemon and die and complain.
Yeah.
But no, I love it. Like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I do it. It's not like I
He wouldn't
procrastinate
keep
nearly
doing
as
it.
much.
He
No,
wouldn't keep doing it if he didn't love it.
I don't do anything I don't like.
Yeah.
I will
Although we're
hate
going on a
anything.
picnic next.
But that's with you though, and I like you. So,
Oh, he likes me, guys. It's crazy.
well, maybe if you keep that. All right, this is the. Actually, I got to say, sorry, this is an announcement. I announced a new show. Oh, I don't know if I've announced it yet. I think I will have announced the new show. It's in Newcastle. Oh man, so popular. Just getting so many messages.
Oh.
I've announced a new show in Newcastle. It's going to be my first show of the tour, and then the other interstate shows will be after the comedy festival. But due to scheduling and stuff, it will be March 20th in Newcastle. So anyone listening from Newcastle or surrounding, or if you know people in Newcastle, get them down because it's going to be like one of the loosest, funnest shows of the tour because it's just going to be me
And it's starting off the
Lewis
tour.
Spears is going to be opening. And so if you're a fan of him, and he's doing a show a couple of nights before there, so we're staying around in Newcastle to do my show as well while we're there. But he's not going to be doing the same material. He's up to his third show, so he's got 2 more shows of material. So come down. It'll be a fun night. We'll hang out afterwards in Newcastle. I've never been to Newcastle, so I'm excited to go there.
Yeah, I've never been to Newcastle.
So get down to that show. It's all the information will be at my website www.lukekidgell.com/shows. Buy tickets. I'll see you there. I'm really excited because I didn't think I was going to be doing a Newcastle show. See, that shows you the power of the mailing list, guys. Originally, I was just going to do the main 4 cities like Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth, just the capital cities. And then because of so many of you from Newcastle signed up, I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Newcastle now. And that wouldn't have happened. So if you're from another place, get on the mailing list.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually a cult. I need to
I'm
stop
on the
pretending.
mailing list.
Really?
Yeah.
She joined the cult. You must hate yourself as much as everyone else on there.
I do.
You get like monthly cult emails. I'm going to send out another one soon.
I'm glad I didn't start with my work email.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Use the
Don't sign up with your work email.
Use your dodgy Hotmail email.
Yeah, you'll get offended. All right. This one's from Spencer. I don't know if he said to keep it anonymous, so I'm just not going to. I met this chick at a party and we really hit it off and we had a lot in common, but not everything. So this is pretty much Emily giving, you know, I give every week, give awful advice to guys on how to get laid.
I'm going to give awful advice together.
No, we finally get a girl's opinion. You might actually give good advice.
Okay, go.
I met this chick at a party and we really hit it off. We had a lot in common, but not everything. So it's interesting and I've been talking to her over the last few weeks. But recently she has just been giving me like a sentence a week. But she also said she doesn't talk a lot on Facebook. Do you think she is trying to freeze me out, or should I ask her out and see what happens? But we also have mutual friends, so I don't want to make things awkward if I see her at a party. What do I do? P.S. Cyril sucks. That is such an old meme.
I still can't believe you didn't know what Sil was.
Oh, man. I got done. Eccles got me. Anyway, so, look.
Luke, you give your answer first.
What I do is I bag the shit out of people.
Alright, well, you bag the shit out of it, and we'll drop me another give it. Dude,
she's not keen. Like, yeah, if she's giving you a sentence a week, and also, I don't get with guys, why don't people just speak to girls in person anymore?
We spoke on Facebook.
Yeah, but I also spoke to you at school.
Barely.
I used to come up to you every day and speak to you.
Yeah, kind of.
Every single day. We went in any classes together and I used to make an effort to talk to you.
He'd go to the toilet because he has a weak bladder and I'd be sitting kind of near the toilets because apparently that's a cool place to hang.
Yeah, I used to hang out next to the boys' toilet, which is super weird.
There's not much seating arrangements at school.
You like teenage boy poos, like up your nose.
Alright, well that's probably enough of that.
But I used to make an effort to talk to you in person.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we used to talk on Facebook every night.
I don't think they go to the same school.
Oh, right, you met her at a party. Okay.
Yes.
Well, maybe organise on Facebook, try and organise like a date or don't make it a date, a catch up. But yeah, dude, if she's only giving you, did you say a sentence a week? Yeah, dude, she's freezing you out a week.
Yeah.
7
days.
You know
I'll say it nicer than Luke will, but yeah, I don't think she's interested. She's just not that into you like that movie. Maybe you should watch that movie.
She's not that into you.
Yeah. When I liked Luke, me and Luke were trying to we'd talk all the time.
We'd talk till like 3 a.m.
And I'd be so tired and he'd be so tired, but we just didn't want to leave because we were both so into each other.
But that's a rare case. I mean, you probably weren't that into me at the start.
No.
Oh, you were, yeah.
We were really... But when a girl doesn't like a guy...
No, you seem like a catch too, but you are emailing a podcast about your girl problems, so... I think...
Look, give her don't speak to her for a bit, and then go back and say...
I think you should freeze her out, and then she might be like, oh, that Spencer guy hasn't messaged me. Make sure you just don't come up as too keen. That would be my advice.
Wait a week, and then message her again, like, hey, so how's your week been?
And then if she's
still not interested, then she's not interested. But then if she's like, oh, I actually have things to talk to you about. She did say that they were really hitting it off at a party and had a lot in common. You know what I mean? She could have been... Was she drunk?
And she could have been being nice as well.
Yeah, and she could have been drunk.
I would say ease up for a couple of weeks and then see if she messages you and stuff. That would be my advice. Would that be your advice?
Yeah, that's my advice as well.
All right. Do you have any questions for me, Emily? I've been asking you questions the whole thing.
Well, I have a question and there's only one answer. And it's who's funnier.
Oh, I can't believe no one asked us that. Who's funnier?
And it's obviously...
No, you're not... Go, tell your joke. This is her best joke.
No, I'm not telling that joke.
She's ever made.
No, it's not.
Send me in during the week if you think this joke's funny. Let's do a poll.
This is not the best joke I've ever made.
It is the best joke she's ever made.
No, it's not. You talking about the cake joke?
Yes, you claim that this is the best thing
I claim it is, but I just think it's funny because Luke doesn't like the joke.
Okay, so...
I'm way funnier than him, in general.
Go, tell the joke then.
Yeah, well, no one's going to like my joke.
Of course no one's going to like it. It's a shit joke.
But everyone just... To mess with Luke, to tell him you like my joke, okay? Here's my joke. So we're at Luke's house and we're eating cake. And Luke said, I'm going to eat my cake the fastest. And then he did.
Didn't.
And then he did. And I said, wow, you really took the cake there. Fucking funny. That is comedy, everyone.
I'm not even.
You haven't heard comedy until episode 24. Now you've heard it. So you can just fucking go home.
Ben,
That's it.
you're in trouble, mate. You mightn't be opening for my show anymore. Emily's going to come on for one line only. She's like, all right, guys, thanks for coming along. So one time Luke was eating a cake, right?
And everyone's going to fucking lose it because that's comedic genius.
Shit thrown at you by me. Yeah, so
but in general, I'm way funnier.
You're not funnier.
I am way funnier.
When she's actually, you're funny. Like that, obviously, I wouldn't go out with a girl for 3 years who I didn't find funny. That's pretty much, it was like the prerequisite for being in a relationship with me. I have to, you do amuse me, but not when you're trying.
Amuse. How polite's that? I amuse him, everyone.
When you try and be funny, you're not funny.
I'm so funny.
Like that. Like the cake thing, not funny.
So funny.
But when she doesn't try and be funny, when you're angry, you're funny.
I
lose my shit. If she's angry, I will cry laughing.
And
now she's getting angry at me.
It's so rude. It's so rude.
She'll be like actually angry at me.
He finds something about me being angry makes him laugh.
You know what? It's because you're like so like what are you gonna do? But she thinks she could take me in a fight as well.
Have you seen Luke? He's a beanstalk. He makes fun of
Dude,
Lewis.
if I'm a beanstalk, you're like
I'm a tough as.
You're a toothpick.
I'm tough as. I go to the gym. Hashtag I don't.
Hashtag you're about to, aren't you?
Maybe joining.
She's contemplating joining a gym. I give her 3 months.
But I'm going to sign up for a 12 months contract because it's cheaper, right? And I'm stingy. But I'm stingy who wants to get fit because...
You're clearly not stingy enough to get fit on your own.
Oh, yeah. I kind of need like the motivation to go.
Yeah. You know what we were talking about the other day? People who get gym... people get personal trained at like 5 a.m. before work and they meet a personal trainer. If you're that motivated to get up at 5 a.m. and exercise, why do you need a personal trainer?
Because they're getting up at 5 a.m. to meet them. They wouldn't get up at 5 a.m. if they didn't have to make an appointment. You know
it's an obligation.
It's an obligation.
Nah. If you're that, I couldn't get up at 5 a.m. to exercise, and I enjoy exercise.
You couldn't get up at 5 a.m. full stop.
No.
Luke doesn't wake up before 10.
No. And
Oh, you know what? Today I woke him up at 10, so that was crazy.
Yeah. Well, but that was actually pretty early morning. I feel sprightly today. But,
whereas some days I'm up at 3:50 in the morning and doing things.
Well, you work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do as a job? What you don't want to say?
No, it's fine. I can say.
You work at...
I'm a beauty therapist, so...
Yeah. So, essentially, she just pampers me on the weekends and I pay her for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He gets so many pedicures and facials. You know what? He has actually had a facial before.
You were doing a course, like, when you were studying beauty therapy, and I'd have to come in for facials. I came in for 2 massages or 1?
1 massage. Oh, how awful, by the way.
Oh, a chest wax. That one killed. I hated that.
Yeah.
Do you know how much... People don't get it. The snail trail kills.
Yeah.
Like, nipples was... not the worst bit. I thought the nipple would be the worst bit. No. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that she's not good at it. It just hurts.
Yeah. What else did you come in for? That was about it, I think.
Facial was good. Facial was like the
He wanted me to buy, for girls listening, he wanted me to buy him a Clarisonic after that because we used one at school.
I don't know what it is still. It's like vibrated on my face and it felt cool.
So, for boys listening, it's a $300...
It's pretty much a dildo for your face.
Do not say that. Emily's job, she puts dildos on people's faces.
It pretty much is. I had to explain it to all the guys.
Yeah, but...
It goes like... It's like a... Now I'm just imagining a dildo
on your face. Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I wanted this thing. And, the best thing that you've ever bought me, out of all the presents, all the Christmases, all the birthdays, is a head scratcher. You know those...
When I went on holiday. It's a vibrating head scratcher.
It's a vibrating head scratcher.
So you press the button, like there's a button at the top.
So it's double use.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Yeah. Just don't smell it next time. I'm a comedian. This is what I do.
I'm also a comedian.
Yeah, take the cake. She actually really took the cake. With her comedy skills.
But you know what? It was funny because you ate the cake.
Oh, dude, we all got the joke.
Well, you're making out like you didn't get the joke because you never laughed. I'm still waiting on the laugh. Yeah, it's a good year and a half later.
Yeah, and it's never coming.
Yeah.
Cool. So is that all we had to talk about? I mean, anything else What else would people want to know about us or you? So yeah, Emily's very supportive with the whole comedy thing. How do you feel about me going out like 3 times a week and doing stand-up?
What do you mean? What do I feel?
Like, how do you, do you... Well, I didn't always do that in the relationship.
No, but we were in high school and then you were doing something you hated.
Like,
so I'm happy because
do
you're happy.
Do you rate that your boyfriend is a comedian?
I think it's cool. It's fun to say because it throws people off. Like,
'Cause
you know
it's
when
a
people
weird thing.
like I'm at my job and stuff and people are like, oh my God, what does your boyfriend do? Oh, he's a tradie, he's an accountant, you know. And I'm like, oh, no, what does your boyfriend do? I'm like, he's a comedian. They're
Talks about dicks for a living.
yeah, right? It's just weird. It throws people off and I like throwing people off. So it's fun.
Okay.
But no, as long as, you know, you're happy. It what makes you happy. I hate it when you're at uni because you hated being at uni. And you're just depresso.
I was depresso.
Not actually.
But I got a lot of Pokemon done.
He did.
Yeah. I beat like Fire Red and Emerald. So it wasn't all bad. I mean, I didn't catch them all. I gave up at like 140. I almost got there. But then you have to get the ones that like come out of the stones and shit. I just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah. So it was real work.
If you're not into Pokemon, that'd be incredibly boring, what I just said. But yeah, just took Victory Road twice. That's the main thing.
What?
Anyway, what's your favourite TV show?
Don't do that to me.
She has like 20. Oh,
Luke
wait, what
knows.
is it? Is it Shadowhunters?
No.
Oh, she watches trash. All the girls will probably love your...
No. I watch good stuff, but I also watch a mixed in
What's the
bundle of trash.
the worst shows you've ever watched? Sorry, but we'll have to do this. No. Jane the Virgin. That's trash.
That is trash.
Shadowhunters, that TV series of
Netflix.
the book on Netflix.
Yeah, it's trash.
Legend of the Seeker.
That is
no
not
one
trash.
would know this.
No, but you know how a couple weeks ago you were talking about...
It's like, okay, this is how I describe it. Imagine Game of
He's
Thrones.
holding my arms like away, like so I can't like attack.
Imagine Game of Thrones took a dump on that show Merlin, and then Merlin took a steaming shit, and then on this show Legend of the Seeker, but then the shit got flushed. And then they hired that dude from Play School. He's on I'm a Celebrity. That's the thing.
Yeah.
The fact
How
that,
cool is that? He's the one that was on ABC Kids and in Star Wars.
He's in Star Wars.
So that means Luke should like it by association.
I talked about him the other week because when I was begging
I
I'm a Celebrity Get Me Hannah on the podcast.
I know. And I was like, oh, but he didn't even mention it's Legend of the Seeker.
The fact that he's on I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here means that he was like, that cast was trash.
Yeah. No, it was good.
The best show she watches is probably like Friends.
I watch a lot of shows. Like I've seen a lot of TV. There was this website where you calculated how many hours of TV show you watched. You showed me that, didn't you?
Yeah, and how many was it?
I can't remember.
It was days.
Yeah, it was
months.
days. Yeah, it was months. It was ages. But
sad.
TV's like my comedy, but that's his job, so it's different. Like TV's my
Do you pay for
hobby.
it?
I don't know. I really like it.
Did she watch The Big Bang Theory after season 5? This is how into trash.
Yeah, it was
we're
pretty trash.
talking.
But I like some shows that are garbage because it's funny.
Like by season 7,
remember that show
you like?
Atlantis? I only showed you the first one, and there was the bull, and he's doing the running bull scene, and he flipped. Yeah,
dude,
I watch a lot
sit
of
next to
garbage,
her.
but
Like,
I watch a lot of good stuff.
so
too.
what we do, like when we're like done catching up with our days, whatever, I'll like go write a video, and we'll be sitting in her bed, and I'll be like writing a video or editing
and I'll
something,
watch trash.
and she'll be next to me watching just pure filth.
But you know what? I've never watched Kardashians in front of you, and that's filth.
But you have watched it.
Yeah, but not all. I'm still for people that watch the Kardashians. I'm still watching where Bruce is Bruce. I'm very behind.
Oh my god.
So Bruce isn't even
Bruce
Caitlyn yet.
Wow.
I'm pre
Transformers.
days. Yeah.
Wow. That's a bummer.
But I actually watch. I watch good shows too. What do I watch?
This is hard.
I watch Suits. You like Suits?
Suits is good.
We've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Loving that. Do not spoil it.
The Office. The Office is a great show. Up till season 9.
Yeah. Season 9. We're really struggling there. It's trash. I watch like good shows. The Blacklist.
But I got you onto The Office. I got you onto Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, but I knew they existed. I wanted to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine 8 months ago, but you're like, no, we'll watch it together, Emily. Okay. And I haven't had to wait.
Now it's just, we don't even have to be recording this anymore. This is just us
talking.
Fighting. Live domestic disputes between Luke and Emily.
Welcome to...
Don't worry, I'm going to slap her around after this.
He's not wearing his wife beater, he won't.
No, it's horrible. Cool. So is there anything else that you think we need to discuss?
Emily,
you'll meet Emily maybe selling... If you buy merch at my show, if you buy a t-shirt, you might meet Emily.
Yeah.
If you're around my
show...
If
you say hi, Emily, I'll say hi back, unless it's not me.
I bet you some girl's going to be like, oh my god, I watched Jane the Virgin, and you're going to have the shittest conversation ever.
Well, a lot of people watch it. It's just... I wanted to watch it because I thought it was like, I heard online that it was really good, and it was like, I was like, it's an interesting concept. How is she pregnant virgin?
I'm falling asleep.
Does
Imagine all the dudes
should
right
I tell
now.
them how
What?
she goes, do you know?
What?
How she's a pregnant virgin?
I don't give a shit.
She got artificially inseminated by
I don't give a
accident.
shit. This is what she does.
But
Okay, no, here's what she does. She knows what I'm going to say
this
here.
is my biggest flaw.
I'll be like, this is your 100% your biggest flaw. She'll be like, Luke, how was your day? And I'll be like, yeah, I did this, I did that, went to work. Oh, funniest thing happened at work, saw a fat bird. Saw a drunk bird. And then she's like,
Yeah, they're pretty
no, I'm
funny.
pretty sure it was just a clumsy bird. So we ever talk about my day, right?
Yeah.
Then I go, how was your day? And then she goes, oh, well, Jane, blah, blah, blah. And then starts telling me what a character did in a show.
Well, I'll tell you about my day,
Dude,
but I'll also
you don't
sometimes
even-
not. I wouldn't tell you about Jane the
That's the
Virgin
thing.
because Jane the Virgin.
No, she does though. I don't give a shit about the characters. Like she'll be talking about, oh my
But-
god, Chuck and Blair did blah blah blah, and I'm like, dude,
Oh, look, at least he knows
Here's the thing.
who the best couple out
I
there.
care about your day.
Yeah,
No one gives a shit. I don't care what a fictional character did.
I do.
That's not part of your day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. This is over.
And this is where the podcast ends.
Yeah.
Me
and-
crying,
yeah.
Luke walking away.
Yeah.
It's very emotional. Buy tickets to his show. It's gonna be depressed now.
All right. That's the end of the podcast.
High five. Good podcast.
Is there any more thing? I've done the fun fact. What are your like? Have you ever seen a fat bird recently?
Nah.
Can
I
you
wish.
tell people to stop messaging me about fat birds?
Keep messaging him because it's funny because he gets annoyed.
I get about 5 pictures of fat birds a day.
You know what? It's all Google images. Actually find a fat
Yeah,
bird
no,
out
I
there.
get
That
some
would
on
be impressive.
Snapchat, but they're never fat. They're like
Yeah.
pudgy birds or birds
Or they're
that maybe...
sitting. Birds that are sitting and they look like they're fat
Yeah,
then
when
because they're like
birds sit-
they look fat. They're not actually fat.
I want to see a bird try and take off and then fall on its fucking face.
Yeah.
That's a fat bird.
And
I want to
then-
see a bird literally die in front of you from diabetes. That is a fat
But
bird.
if you're going to send him an actually awesome fat bird, say, hey, send the first Snapchat and go, hey, save this for Emily. It's an awesome fat bird because I want to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he can open it when he's with me.
Alright. I'm looking forward to more pictures of... Yeah, like
But
I need more
only,
Dude,
only sick
Lewis
fat
is telling
birds.
me Lewis gets photos of fat birds.
That's pretty funny.
It's not his in-joke.
Yeah, I know.
Although I get in-jokes from his podcast.
Yeah.
He called me a basic bitch last week on
Yeah.
Spearhead Sundays.
And now you're getting back.
And because he mentioned that I have a Paramore poster in my room.
He does have a Paramore poster.
I like
as well.
Paramore. They're a good band.
He also used to have Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think that's gone now,
And
though.
Fall Out Boy.
And Fall Out Boy.
I replaced Fall Out Boy with the Star Wars poster, which
And
is
you
more
replaced...
respectable.
Yeah,
And now I have a Blink-182
Two,
frame
yeah.
thing, which you got me.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
signed and framed. That's
Yeah.
respectable. And Blink-182...
although I still don't know if that's like... I got that at like a...
Blink-182 are a white girl band a little bit, but guys can like them.
Yeah.
Paramore, yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
pretty
pretty
white
girly.
girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got called a basic bitch, and he mentioned because Lewis was around
On
at
his
mine the
Snapchat,
other
I
day,
know.
and then he mentioned that I'm a basic bitch, and then for the rest of the week,
You got called a basic bitch.
people were like, "How? Like, do you really have a Paramore poster?" Blah blah. Blah. And then by the end, at first I was sending pictures of just the Paramore poster. Then I started sending pictures of me
With the brood.
with my like finger up and the Paramore poster in the background. And then by the end of the week, I had to save a picture of my finger up with the Paramore poster because I was so sick of taking that fucking photo every day of my Paramore poster. So I just saved one to my
Yeah.
camera roll and just started sending people that.
Yeah.
So you guys can all go to hell, essentially. But I appreciate you listening. Rate it 5 stars on iTunes. Oh, we have a review.
Oh, yeah, this one's funny. And I feel bad for the person that said it because they're going to fucking hate this week then.
This one is from Victoria Police. So I don't know who that's from, but anyway, that's weird that someone's from the police
It
force.
wouldn't be. You can make
Yeah.
up their own name.
Emily didn't get knocked up on a train. That was a joke. Okay, we don't need to press charges. My ears are bleeding, but it's for a good cause. 5 stars. And then the caption is, there's nothing like a squeaky toy saying relatable stuff in audio format. And that's the joke because I have a high-pitched voice.
As do I.
You would
so-
hate Emily then
Yeah,
because
that's what
you
I'm saying.
sound like a dog noise.
I don't sound this high in person.
You do.
No, I don't. I don't.
It's because you were excited.
I'm not.
We are like together. Like dogs wouldn't even like we're as a relationship. Our frequency is so high.
Yeah, this is why we can't get a dog because
Yeah.
if we did, it wouldn't actually fucking hear us.
Yeah, and the other one is 5 stars. You put the kid in Kidgell. That's
Kidgell.
about as bad as your cake joke.
My cake
You'd
joke's
probably
sick.
get along with Lol Roxy.
Good work,
And this
Lil
one,
Roxy.
4 stars. What a dog. So it's 5. He said his caption
funny.
is 5 out of 5 best podcast, but then rated it 4 stars
look.
out of 5.
A well-deserved 5
Right?
stars.
And then said his caption is such a wonderful podcast, 100% better than Spearhead Sundays, a well-deserved 5 stars. Then he gave it 4 stars. You prick. You guys are pretty funny. And then this one was Luke Kidgell is an angel. Another one, this podcast is much better than Spearhead Sundays. Yeah, just keep comparing me to a completely different podcast next time. All right, that's the end of the podcast. Emily, how does it feel to be initiated in as a white guy, essentially, now?
I feel privileged. Yeah.
You good, you should.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Have you ever experienced depression before, like me?
Oh, yeah, Luke.
Oh, no. One time we ordered KFC and then we had to wait 10 minutes. It was horrible. And we really wanted to go home.
I can't believe you brought that up.
I know.
You really...
Dude,
my feelings.
I know. We almost missed our trade. We didn't, but almost.
Well, our limo.
I know.
Because that would be more.
I bet you there's an African kid listening like, man, I hate when I almost miss my train. And that's a joke because they probably don't. I don't know if they have trains. Oh, their boat. They have a lot of rivers. At least I don't have to touch on.
You really don't know how to finish, do you?
No, it is the thing every week.
I know. He just keeps
podcast
rambling.
starts and ends bad. I should just end it. All right, say the last word, Emily.
Penis.